Hey, air signs, it's your girl Tasha, aka Mama Gem, aka Jen the Butterfly, and I am here with your weekly GemCast for the week of June the 5th. So, okay, so you have the general energy here as the Queen of Swords in reverse, beginning, middle, and end, Ace of Wands, Judgment, and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So, guys, I feel like for some of you, honestly feel like this Queen of Swords is an actual person in your life. This person is tends to be a little cynical. They tend to be a little bit more pessimistic. They have like a manipulative type of energy to you. I feel like if it's not a person, this is just the kind of energy. It gives me an illusionary feel. Like some of you, it feels like you're embarking on something really big right now and you have a lot of ideas, but there's this part of you that's making you get second guess yourself or trying to be, you know, a little too realistic at this point. Someone is asking for you to look at the realistic side, and I feel like for my water signs right now, you're not looking at realistic. You're basing everything off of dreams and inspirations, and there's nothing wrong with that. Let me get another card. Yeah, this may be a mother situation. I feel like mother really strongly. I feel like your mother may be trying to talk you out of something. I feel like for some of you, you're really thinking about maybe doing a career change, maybe a change with your major. Maybe you had your life planned out. Like for some of you, maybe you just graduated college or just graduated high school and you had something already lined up for you. But I feel like for some of you, you're really thinking about doing something totally different than what you had planned. And you're trying to get the approval. Oh, I'm not gonna say you're trying to get the approval, but I feel like you would like the approval of this mother or mother figure around you. Could be your wife. For some of you, it could be a really close friend, grandmother, whatever. But I feel like it's not meeting someone's approval. Okay. However, that being said, it does not feel like to me that you're going to allow this person's hesitancy, because it's just hesitancy. I don't feel like they they're wishing bad on you or that they want you to do bad. It's just I feel like they're looking at it. They're not seeing your vision. They don't understand your vision. And so that's okay, because I don't feel like you don't need their approval to in order to move forward. Okay. I feel like you're gonna have to you're confident and you're ready to do this within yourself, and you trust the judgment, and you trust I feel like some of you have been hearing voices, you've been getting signs, you trusting the signs and the synchronicities that have been placed before you. And so you want to go ahead and proceed forward, because I feel like for some of you, you've been thinking about this thing for a long time, and it feels it feels foolproof. I don't necessarily know if it is foolproof, but I feel like you have a better handle on it than what people think you do. I feel like some people think that whatever you're up to is kind of like wishful thinking, but you actually been putting in the work and been working on it for a while, unbeknownst to them. So they don't even know. I think some people feel like whatever this is, you kind of you just came up with this on a whim, but actually, no, you've been thinking up, coming up, devising a plan for a minute now. So, ideally, you would like to have them on board, but if they don't want to be on board right now, then hell, you're good with that too. You're going to proceed forward with it. Let me get another card after that. Yeah, it's like you're willing to try something outside the outside the box here. I feel like though, ironically, your father, um, your father may, uh, it could be a father or husband, father-in-law, someone, because you have the mother and the father here. Um, whatever this is, this whatever you're doing, it may not meet approval of neither one of them. But again, like I said, it's not going to stop you at this point. You're really ready. I feel like this father person may come in as a last ditch effort to try to talk you back into your senses, but it's not going to really work. I wonder what you guys are inspired about. Yeah, you've been made yes, you have the Page of Pentacles. Listen, and you are coming up into this, whatever this is that you're being pushed to do this week, air, water signs, and it may seem a little, what's the word I'm looking for? unorthodox for who you are, I say go ahead and do it. Again, you may not get the approval of your family, mother and father right now, husband, wife, or whoever it is, but it's okay. I feel like you have a good handle on what you're trying to do. You've been, again, here's that study card. Like I said, you've been doing your research on it anyway, so it's not like you're just doing something willy nilly without research. You really are taking the most practical account, although outside looking in, others may not think so. So do what you do, boo. I mean, I feel like it's going to be good. It's going to help to strengthen your belief in yourself and the belief in the higher powers that you believe in, because I feel like you are definitely being divinely guided by them to live out this. It feels like you're going on some type of quest. There's no other way to really describe it. It feels like you're embarking on something truly big, life changing for yourself this week, or you at least have it in the works. Ideally, like I said, you would like to have the blessings of your parents or friends, but it's not really working out that way. But I don't see it really stopping you. You're going to still do it anyway. Don't worry, they'll be on board a little later on. They just need to see that you are not just living in the dream in the clouds like they think you are doing all the time anyway. You're going to prove them wrong, guys. All right. I love you. You have a wonderful week, and I will see you next week. Take care. Bye.